Officially, the MISC Starlancer TAC is a combat ship. Many people say, oh, it is a drop ship, but the main rule for this ship is a combat ship. It can be used as a drop ship, but its official rule is combat. This is a size 5 ship. SCM speed is 110 meters per second. SCM boost speed forward 305 meters per second. SCM boost speed backwards 140 meters per second. The maximum navigation speed is 915 meters per second. The boost ramp up is 2 seconds. The boost ramp up means once you stop boosting the ship, you have to wait for another 2 seconds in order to engage boost again. There is a cooldown, not the boost cooldown, but the boost ramp up cooldown, which means if you look at the circle right here, if I'm engaging boost right now, you see that circle filling up. If I let go of the boost, that circle turns red, and that red need to cool down, and that cooldown time is 2 seconds before you can engage boost again. Now on my left hand side right here, you see this marker right here. This means your master mode. Right now I'm in navigation mode. When you turn to SCM mode, there is almost no cooldown delay. Right away you can fire your gun from navigation mode to SCM mode. But if you want to switch from SCM mode to navigation mode, you have to wait for 7 seconds. In terms of maneuverability, pitch, yaw, and roll without boost, 27, 27, and 60 degrees per second. When boosted, the amount of pip you give to your engine determines the highest maneuverability. When you give only 1 pip to engine, the boosted maneuverability is exactly same as unboosted maneuverability. But when you give full pip to engine, the highest boost maneuverability is 32.4, 32.4, and 72 degrees per second. Now here, I'm gonna let you in a little trick. Right now, I am in navigation mode. And you might think it is not important to give weapon power when you are in navigation mode. That is not entirely true. It is very important to give as many power as you can give to your weapon while in navigation mode. Now, let's do a little test. I'm giving only 1 pip to my weapon power while in navigation mode. The moment I switch from navigation to combat mode, SCM, I have only 22 rounds of bullets to start with my gun, right? You saw that, 22. Now switching back to navigation, now switch to gun mode, 22 rounds. If I want to get more bullets for my gun, I have to wait for it to charge. Now watch this. In navigation mode, if I have spare power, I'm gonna give it all to my weapon. Full engine power, full weapon power. Of course, I have full quantum drive power. So quantum drive power, of course, is first priority. And then is your engine, and then give all the rest of power to your gun. This way, when you switch to gun mode, watch this. You have 180 to start with, meaning you don't have to charge for the first volley. You can start firing. 180. Now let's continue. The dimensions for this ship: 83 meters long, 52 meters wide, and 16 meters high. The weight is 738,000 kilograms. This is important. The total hull HP is 116,600 hit points. Now compared with the Constellation Towers, which is 130,000 hit points, and all other constellations are 180,000 hull HP. So in terms of hull HP, it's much less than a constellation. The vital part for the ship is in its body, which has only 38,000 hull HP. The physical hull damage modifier is -56%, which means the hull will take 56% less of ballistic damage. The shield for the ship is quadrant shield, and you have 2 size 3 shield generators. And total shield strength with Industrial A parapet shield generators can reach 135,600 hit points. This ship also comes with a 1 size 3 military grade A cooler, 1 size 3 military grade C power plant, and a size 2 quantum drive, and also a size 2 radar, which has a sensitivity of IR, EM, and cross-section of 90%, 90%, and 90%. This ship comes with 96 SCU of cargo grid, exactly same as the Starlancer Max for the back cargo grid. Hydrogen fuel capacity 50 SCU and quantum fuel capacity 3.6 SCU. The standard insurance claim time is 13 minutes 19 seconds. Expedited claim time is 3 minutes 19 seconds. The expedited cost is 7,190 AUEC. Now, let's take a detailed tour of the ship. Same as the Starlancer Max, this ship has two entrances on the ground. One is from the back ramp, and the second entrance is from the starboard side. You have an elevator right here. This can take you close to the cockpit when you want to fly the ship. And then you also have an airlock right here if you're EVA, but I don't think you can jump up from here. That's inactive. Now, let's start the tour from the back ramp. You have a camera right here. It's not a PDC. You also have 6 missiles on each side. Total 12 missiles. These missiles can be controlled by the co-pilot. Okay, going inside the ship. So this is where your 96 SU cargo grid is at. And the cargo grid are on 2 sides. Right here, you also have 2 elevators, one on each side, that can take you to the upper deck. Open this door. Here is your medical room. This is one of the main features for the ship. This is perhaps one of the most important reasons many players choose the ship. This medical bed looks very spacious and very bright, very nice. Shiny floors. And these are 2 tier 3 beds. You have the computer console on each side. Each of the computer console, you also have this door that you can open. So these are for future use. You might need some materials to respawn when it consumes materials. So you can take from here. Now, the other side. Nothing you can interact here, but you have this cabinet, which has nothing in there. And here is a sink. Now, here are 2 storage. Each one has 650K micro ICU. 2 of them. And that's it for the medical room. And next room, it says drop room. In this room, you have 8 drop seats with this bar for protection. The bar comes down like this. Very nice. 4 on each side. We have 8 seats. You also have weapon rack in between these seats for your primary weapons. 4 on each side. Total, you have 8 seats, 8 weapon racks here. You also have 2 doors. Open this one. Open this one. You have the controls on each side right here. Watch out when you get out of this door because you can hit this part right here. Don't hit your head. Drop from this side is good. Now, what is a little weird is this ramp right here. I guess this is only one-way drop because there is no way you can climb up. Remember the Valkyrie side door? You can spring up on the side door, like you can jump up. So, for a heavy gravity area, like the planet, Hersa, Microtac, we've tested, you cannot jump up or press spacebar to jump up. However, for a low gravity moon, like what I'm at right now, you can jump like this inside the ship. So it's not entirely useless. You still can get back, but only for low gravity environment like this. Also on each side, you have this ballistic Gatling gun. These are yellow jackets, size 1. Deploy and grip. Even though this gun doesn't tell you how many ammo is left, but we've tested. You have limited ammo. I think it's a little bit over 1,000 rounds. That's it. Now, next room is also one of the major features for the ship. You have 2 turret seats, man turrets. Each one has dual size 5 guns. And this room looks really cool, right? With all these tubes and the lighting. Very nice. So each of these chairs will control a dual size 5. Now, this door comes down. Looks really nice. One thing I like about this turret is the view is really nice. The glass, you don't even see the glass, and there's not many strap that blocks the view right here. Really nice. However, what I don't like about this turret is the angle for the ship. It should be better. The turret is coming out of the ship, I think. Let me see. Yep, you see this hydraulics? The turret is coming out of the ship. I wish that hydraulic can extend a little bit longer. That way you have a better angle, especially in the front. We did a combat test. This ship, it is meant for combat, but the problem is it cannot shoot straight forward. So when the pilot is shooting at a target, the gunners on the left and gunners on the right cannot all hit the same target. It needs a lot of communication. Sometimes you have to rotate the ship in order for the gunners to hit the target. Not only that, the bottom angle, it's not directly bottom, right? You can hit this area and that, and then back is not entirely in the back. But you can cover all these angles. It's no problem. Even on top a little bit as well. So to use this turret most effectively, it needs a lot of communication with the pilot. Now continue our tour. Next section will be the access section. You have the elevator on the right. This will take you directly either outside the ship or directly to the upper deck. On this side, you have a ladder can climb up or an airlock right here. Next section, even though it says armory, but you don't have weapon racks here. Only suit lockers. And you have 8 suit lockers. It's not functional yet, but you have a button also inside. You can lock yourself inside and release it. Close. Looks really nice, but it's not functional yet. So that's the entire lower deck section. Now let's go up to the upper deck. Coming out of the elevator on the right hand side is the cockpit. Now, in this section, you have this life support and gravity generators. They are not here yet. So let's go to the right. And in this section, you have the EVA or drop pods or escape pods. There is no button inside. So you can open all these doors. 4 escape pods, that's it. Now, going in this section will be the bridge. First, you have 2 remote turret gunners. This one on the left is for the front remote turret on the top. You also have a blast door. You can open and close, and then enter remote turret. 2 front guns right here. And the other seat behind me is for these 2 guns in the back. And these guns are 2 size 4s. So this chair right here. Now, this section, you have a little bit more component. Here is computer, and here is radar, and also a fuse. This section will be the pilot and co-pilot. First, the co-pilot. Co-pilot can control those 12 missiles. And those 12 missiles are size 2s. And the missile angle is only for the back. It doesn't go to the front. If I'm using Tobii, let me see. No, I can't. So if I fire these missiles... Oh! What? How come it goes to the front? Oh, maybe I can target lock the missile. Yes, if I just sit in the co-pilot seat without going to the remote turret, I just look right here. And then I can fire these missiles. And it will go to the front. But if I go to the remote turret, I can only shoot behind me. Well, that's good to know. And now here is a pilot seat, which will control 4 size 4 guns. Let's go back. This is the elevator we came from. Now we turn left. And this is a little habitation area, also including another armory, the true armory. So on your right, this is the weapons locker. You have 4 primary weapon slots. On top, you can put pistols and med guns. Bottom, you can put multi-tools. You can place a max lift here, but you cannot place an FS9 in these weapon lockers. Let me try the jump seat. So here are the jump seats we saw earlier. Let me see. Yep, right here, you can place the FS9. Good to know. So in here, not all the weapons can be placed here. Only certain weapons, smaller weapons, but you can put a max lift. And pistols cannot be put under here. Pistols are going right here. Tractor beams are going down here. And on the side, 2 sides right here, you can place a heavy weapon, including your FS9. This is regarded as a heavy weapon? Not certain, but you can place your FS9 or rocket launcher or railgun right here. So that's the weapon rack, the main weapon rack. Now on the right hand side of the weapon locker, you have a little bathroom here. Bathroom has a mirror. Where's my head? Great. So bathroom, you can interact with the toilet. This is important because hygiene is going to be in-game eventually. Perhaps very soon. So bathrooms are important. Now, crew quarters on the left. Finally, no double beds. So here are the crew quarters. You can log out from... Okay, lie down. Let's see. Is it easy to log out? Where is the button? Yep, still very difficult to find the log out button. There we go. Now you can log out. There's a log out option in the... There. Right here. Log out. Ship not landed. You can log out from any of these beds. You also have 8 storage area. Each one has 650k micro ICU. So all 8 of them. Very convenient. So crew quarters. Now here is a little kitchenette. The kitchen table. You also have a little bathroom right here. So 2 bathrooms. Oh, thank God you have 2 bathrooms, right? At least 2 bathrooms. And right here you have a big refrigerator. You have a very nice little long kitchen. Next section is also very important. This is your Fury Bay behind this door, behind this wall. I wonder why there's no doors here. It's very inconvenient. You have to go around in order to go to the Fury Bay. Oh, by the way, you have 2 elevators. These 2 elevators will be connecting with the cargo elevator we saw earlier. One on each side of the section here as well. So in the middle right here, this door is the only door to the Fury Bay right here. And then in my next video, I'm going to be testing what ship or vehicle will fit this one right here, as well as the cargo bay. You have this button right here or that button right there. You can control the Fury Bay. It opens on the top. And then you see there is nothing important right here. So why not make a door right here? It's easy to go to the other side. Otherwise, you have to go all the way around in order to go to the bridge. Now, last section of the ship will be the engineering room. Looks really nice. Here you have 2 size 3 shield generators. 1 size 3 cooler right here. Engineering access for the fuse. And then 1 size 3 power plant. Fuse. And then batteries. And here are your engines. Looks really cool. Look at these green smoke. Right? Really nice. And that last part is the size 2 quantum drive. Here is your engineering terminal. Now, very last thing for this video, let's review all the weapons on the ship. So the pilot controls 4 size 4 guns, and you have 2 remote turrets, one in the front, one in the back. Each one has a dual size 4. You also have 2 man turrets on the side. Each one has dual size 5. And then you have the rear 12 size 2 missiles the co-pilot can control, and for the pilot, you can also control 16 size 3 missiles. And you have the missile racks right here, 1 on each wings. Each has 4 missiles, also 2 under the bridge, 1 here and 1 at the belly. Total 16 size 3 missiles. So that's it. Now let's do some fitting tests in the next video. See what ship and vehicles will fit inside the Fury hangar as well as the back ramp.